seconds remaining.
Welcome back to Game 2 between Taichi and Newbee, the last game of the day. As Taichi looking to upset Newbee. And by upsetting them, that will leave them out of the possible chance of playoffs with a tiebreaker between Aster and Newbee. So we'll see if Taichi is able to pull off the upset. They go Gyrocopter Wisp to start off this lineup. And Newbee, they also have picked up the Grimstroke as well as the Centaur Warrunners. So Lockdown, Soulbind, always fun. I'm waiting for the Lich that comes out afterwards. Show me the Lich, as I believe it is going to come through. I love that combination with the Chain Frost as well as the Soulbind. And we were seeing it in the Megaphon tournament, and it was disgusting. Honestly, just a dirty combination, and it was really destroying. But we'll have to see what they're going to go with on the side of Newbee. Nature's Prophet gets banned out, as well as the Beastmaster. But for the first bans for both sides, it was Shadow Shaman, Undying, and Sand King. And then banned out was the Elder Titan, Magnus, with the Winter Wyvern.
Dire team pick.
And so we'll have to see what they want to go with and what they're going to line up for this draft this time around for both teams. But, I mean, for right now, Newbee should feel fairly confident in what they were able to just pull off. It brings them one step closer to finishing here.
5 seconds remaining.
So let's see what they're able to do.
Turn to pick. Mirana.
They go to the Mirana on Taichi here with the Gyrocopter Wisp, so some relatively good mobility and lockdown for them. With the arrow as well as the homing missile. But I'd like to see them go with one more. See what they can do here. Newbee with Grimstroke and Centaur. Let's see what they want to line up. And Grimstroke with the Soulbind, Centaur with the Hoof Stomp. They've got the Silence. The Stroke of Fate is always nice with the Inkswell. That's what you use. Put the Inkswell on the Centaur and then have him jump in with the Blink.
Dire team pick.
And they go to the Bane, which is good. Soulbind with the Fiend's Grip. Soulbind to come through with, or just the lockdown for Bane by itself without the Soulbind is pretty good here for the side of Newbee.
5 seconds remaining. Newbee's turn to pick.
Now they go Axe. So even more control. That's what I was asking for, was the control for the Axe. Mirana with the arrow. I mean, Axe Call, Mirana arrow, offlane Axe, mid Mirana, safe lane Gyrocopter. We'll see if this is double Stout Shield. Double Stout Shield here for this Axe on Taichi.
10 seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
And now Morphling for Newbee.
Turn to ban.
So we'll see what comes out last, as Medusa's been banned out here.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
No ban out the Skywrath Mage. It's been a final ban for a lot of teams recently. Like, they really don't want to play up against it mid.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
So let's see what Newbee can do with this last pick here. Waiting on this last pick. They could go OD, but I don't know how well that's going to work. Not sure I really like that. And they'll go Venom. Interesting pick here. Venomancer, Morphling, Bane, Grimstroke, Centaur. Is this going to be a mid-Veno?
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
And we'll see what Taichi want. They also have a lot of time to spend here on this final pick. And we'll see where we get set. They'll pick up the Kunkka, so name of the game here, at least for Taichi, is Lockdown. We'll see what they're able to do. Who's going to pick up this Venomancer for Newbee? That's all I'd like to know at the moment. Faith on the 5 position, Bane, Wexy on the off lane, Centaur, Banana on the support, Grimstroke, and then the new player for Newbee, who's the 23rd ranked player in China, and then SCCC on the Venomancer. So it looks as though we'll see if SCCC goes mid with that Venomancer, as he played off lane in the last game. But that should be safe lane, and that should be off lane. Wexy back in the off lane with Centaur. So we'll see. So we'll be ready to go with Newbee needing this victory desperately to stay in. We'll see if they're able to pull it off. I mean, they've got the lineup to do so.
Prepare for battle.
Luckily, no anti-mage in this game again. We've been seeing a lot of AMs. So Wexy, Banana, Faith all coming up here. Newbee knowing what they need to do to get that tiebreaker. With SCCC, so looking like he's slated to go over mid on this Venomancer. I wasn't too shocked. Just saw him in the offlane the last game, so it was interesting to me as he was playing that Magnus in the offlane with Pugna and Wexy going mid. They send Newbee, or Newbee sends their new safe laner over bottom. I like the Taichi setup, but it really has to work out in overpowering this Newbee lineup and continuing to just pressure them. They can't really let up on the gas.
Battle begins.
And Secular was playing the offlane previously as well, so he was in the offlane. Bing was in a support role, so they will send Mint over in the offlane and if you mid. So this is a 4-position axe that will not be going double stout. We'll be trying to help this Marana, and if they can land a call, they could find the arrow, but Marana level 1 taking leap. So Battle Hunger early. Being not into the counter helix, he'd like to get that as quickly as he can, but he's, for right now, just pushing back Banana. As the cores both look for last hits. Take a look over towards mid. SCCC trying to do what he can to keep Ifu off him. And the Venomous Gale comes out. A lot of damage right now onto Ifu, who has to be careful. The Poison Sting and the Venomous Gale this earlier, no joke. With Gale up in 7 and now trapped in these trees. And that's the move you need to make. You have to pop that salve, which puts him down to 1 shared tango left. But you've got creeps pushing in once again. And if Ifu's not careful, could see SCCC get aggressive once more. Flat Cannon shooting at Faith, doing a lot of damage here. The Adaptive Strike was thrown in Mint. For right now, Newbee leading the CS charge just 2 minutes in. Torrent landing. As well as the Tidebringer, this does do a lot of damage. You continue to let yourself get hit up like that, that's going to be a problem. Kunkka getting those 3 tangos sent in, and you take a look at Veno, he's got that salve he'll be forced to use. So he's down to 1 tango, 1 shared. Secular just eating a lot of damage from Banana for no reason. It's mid once more. Level 2 into the Poison Sting. Doing a lot of damage again. Getting sent out another salve as SCCC. Continue to farm so well right now as Wexy looking for that first blood on Bing and chases him down to get it. So Newbee, knowing the stakes, need to make sure that they don't end up losing this game as over mid. They'll also get the kill on Ifu, and this is the start that they need.
No necromancer shall raise what the Venomancer puts down.
Secular, all of a sudden going down to Banana over top, and it's 3-0 in favor of Newbee. They're starting to really run away with this game. And the problem is their comeback, I don't know how and if it is existent at all. Thinking about the call. We'll land it. Still no arrow here. There's a Stroke of Fate coming through on a Bing. Obviously, any team can come back if given the right amount of farm, but the question does become whether or not they can pull it off here. If they get too far behind what is a pretty solid team once they get farm, especially with Blink Dagger here on the Centaur. If he goes Vanguard first, you know, Venomancer are going to be good in the team fights, and honestly, the damage with the Venomous Scale and everything that the Venomancer throws is enough to be scared of as well. But for right now, it's only 1,000 net worth lead, so it's not anything too crazy to worry about, but we'll see. Spirit's coming in, and Faith just able to run it away for now. Taking a look over mid once again. X marks the spot to get back to the tower. And SCCC just continuing to farm. 2 levels ahead of this Kunkka at the moment. That's quite a number ahead. And a real problem to let this Venomancer get so far ahead. Take a look as the Inkswell. Ooh. Bing getting hit up pretty hard. The nice double edge coming through from Lexi to get that kill on a Bing. So again, another one here for Newbee to make it 4-0. Meanwhile, over bottom, Rocket Barrage as well as the homie missile hitting onto this Morphling over bottom. So Kunkka just locking down that rune. Arrow comes through to take out the siege creep. But Lexi doesn't really care. He's a level in front of Secular. What's the XP difference? These level differences are crazy. It's only 2,000, but it feels like so much at the moment. Because Kunkka, you take a look at what he's got. He's level 5 to the 7 of SCCC, who pushes him out of this wave again with the Poison Nova. And now Dow dies over bottom. Yeah, Taichi are getting blown away in this game. And again, this is what Newbee needs to force a tiebreaker between them and Aster. Spirit's coming in, doing a lot of damage. Banana's over here bottom with Faith, as well as this Morphling. Leaving Lexi to his own accord, and that's really not a problem. Sweep comes through, pulled off by this Wisp, and now he's silenced up. The waveform comes in. They'll get the kill over on Dow once again. They look over at Mint to maybe continue forward, but he's got more than enough health to survive and back off, despite being behind in levels and gold and everything. Centaur sitting top of the net worth, followed by SCCC over mid. He's got double Wraith Band and now going into the Yule. He looks over at the Kunkka, still just level 5, 3 levels ahead is SCCC. When this happens to you in lane, there's really not much you could do. Now he's been silenced, trying for the TP. There's the Nightmare coming through from Faith. Looking for the boat as he just hits level 6. It'll hit onto the Bane. Faith going in way too deep for this. And the leaps, they won't find him. He's able to get a salve off, so somehow survives. They look over at Bing. There's the Venomous Scale. He'll end up falling. If you dies eventually to SCCC, it's a double kill. Now they're looking for the Mirana, who, by the way, leaped in here, so only has 1 leap to get out.
Dire's top tower has fallen. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And they get themselves to 8-0.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
This is actually getting ridiculous. Faith spotted with the spirits, but there's the Nightmare. Hoof Stomp, arrow avoided easily. There's the kill on the Dow. Secular goes up on the high ground with the leap. They get their first kill on a Faith. And it's actually Ifu who gets it. The Moonlight Shadow, there's the Battle Hunger. Wexy looking for the stun, but he's called up. Eating a lot of this damage that's being thrown his way. The Venomous Gale on a Bing. So he'll end up falling. Wexy's surviving for now on the run. The Spirits of Starstorm gets the kill. But Secular getting low. SCCC trying to trade. And that's not going to go in his way. As Dow is there to keep Secular alive. And Newbee just comes over and kills Ifu. Making it 11-3.
Bounty.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Battle Hunger coming through on a Faith, but they've got it with the Hoof Stomp as well as the Double Edge. They'll get the kill. Stampede is used to try and get Faith out of here, but the homing missile with Mint right behind him and down his throat is still not going to be enough. Secular dives in. They'll get the kill there. That's 2 in the way of Newbee with this engagement, and now they're trying to slow up Mint and catch up to him to get this kill. Level 10 is SCCC, continuing to throw these little plague wards out to keep him in trouble, and the boat comes through, but he's hoof stomped up, so he can't run. Venomous Gale, Soulbind onto both, and they'll get themselves one. They'll look for more. X marks the spot, but Kunkka, where are you going? Where can you go? Another kill there, 8,000 net worth lead for Newbee, and it's 16-3.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
So 7,000 net worth lead so far for the side of Newbee as they smoke up on 3. They show SCCC over mid, but they're going to come all the way over and look for this kill. The silence onto the Wisp, making it really hard for him to get away, but once the silence is gone, he's okay. The boat comes out, missing on everybody. So it's a gank that fails. Blink, Hoof Stomp, Double Edge. Down in trouble, and there's the tether, but still dead. Wexy pops the Stampede. They'll get the kill. Now they grab this tier 1 tower as well. Meanwhile, Morphling going for the Yasha 3 Wraith Bands. He hasn't been bothered at all, just nestled into some farm.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Now they'll go for the bottom tier 1 as well, continuing to just extend their lead as a side of Newbee, and I don't really know where the comeback starts, if there is to be one from Taichi. Dow only level 6. What's the difference between them in net worth as well as XP? Almost 10,000 there, almost 10,000 experience this early into the game. I mean, that's devastating. That's SCCC's 11 and the Kunkka's 8. Wexy's 9. And, I mean, that's
Radiant structures are fortified.
just ridiculous.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So Kaya for SCCC. So over top, they're going to try and get this kill onto this Venomancer. Secular was hit with the ulti as well as Venomous Gale, putting him in a lot of trouble. They'll throw the homing missile. Coming around will be this Morphling. Mint needs to be very careful with Dow. And here's the waveform, and there's the Fiend's Grip with the Soul Bind on both of them. Mules comes through, and there it is. They'll get both of them. Faith gets the kill, using that Brain Sap to finish him off. So the push continues from Newbee, now up 10,000. As they're going to take this tier 2 with ease. Realistically, they could probably push for more. But Newbee knows what's on the line.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
They will pressure this mid tier 2 now, as they'll have the ulti from SCCC in 45 seconds. And the rest of the team looking to come in and finish off this game. But look at this, as they come around, they'll find the kill on the Mirana. Taichi, aggressive in a spot that they can't be.
Dire's middle tower has been denied.
YC and the Morphling into this pit. Looking for the Aegis, just trying to secure this game. SCCC here, YC, as well as the Morphling. Oh no. We're lagging. This is bad. This means we're going to be kicked out of the game soon. Something's going wrong with the firewall of China right now. They look over at Bing, Faith coming in. And, oh, not frozen just yet. They'll spot Secular. They'll throw the silence. There's the Nightmare. Coming over is going to be Bing. But he doesn't have a Blink Dagger to fly in. The homing missile, that'll be placed to come down onto a creep. It seems like the Fiend's Grip with the Soul Bind. That lands on 2. Down goes the Mirana. Now they look over with the Morphling coming in. Dao is going to look to get out as he's tethered up onto the Kunkka. But they lose 3 already. They look over at Ifu. And the chase is on. Moonlight Shadow, but it's not going to matter. They continue forward, and he will end up falling. And that is a disconnect, and GG called by Taichi as Newbee take the game. That was really weird. I guess they called GG at that time. Okay. This is not the game. That was really weird. But, yeah. I guess that's it. I don't get the final screen, but Newbee win the game, and they'll be playing in a tiebreaker against Aster. I don't know. Not today, but the next tiebreakers, which are between King Gaming, Luminous, CDC, and IG Vitality, will be on the 11th. And then that'll be coming up in a couple of days. And then we'll find out when the Aster Newbee ones are. So Newbee take the series 2-0, did what they needed to stay in it. We're going to get to the playoffs. And that's it from me. A nice 7-hour cast of DPL. Right on the dot, actually. And it's been fun. It was okay. I mean, you know, there's a lot of other stuff going on. Not a lot of viewers today, but it's not about the viewers. It's about just casting, keeping me good. Keeping me, you know, ready to cast whatever opportunity I get, and giving you guys a good product. So I'm happy, and that's it. So thank you guys so much for watching. It's time for me to get a little bit of coffee, hopefully, as I'm probably not going to go to bed just yet. I'm not really that tired. I could cast another couple of series if I really needed to. Took a nap before this. That's the clutch point. Take a power nap. But that's it. I'm your caster Bkop at Bkop92. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Appreciate it so much. Have a good night.